Hello, greetings. This is video number 2. All right, yeah, I'm uploading one about how the lost world and how to heal it. It's been on my mind for a while of a message to humanity and those of the fourth dimension. I imagine a lot of this is already stuff you already are aware of, but those that aren't, I'll probably do another here and there connection on them. I'm still kind of connecting to it. So anyway. All right, so yeah, as for video number 2, we'll do a little bit more of messages from the spirit world of alien world, whatever world that's here. As I said, I saw another one. I saw a lot of Anunnaki around during the solar eclipse. I think they're just observing us and just putting their nice little hand around our throats, but not entirely. At least those of you are awakening more. And any of the, oh yeah, I saw a comment about, don't worry about, I'm not going to stop my talks. I do change things around every once in a while, but I'm not going to stop the talk just because some people are heckling me here and there. I'm not going to let that. Some of the things I say, it's like, geez. It's like, thank you for being self-centered, but anyway. That's okay. That's their world. Here's a present for some. Maybe not, but this one's pretty funny. Trump celebrates solar eclipse by looking up without special viewing glasses. There's another picture of him with his wife. He's looking. He's looking. That's great. Who needs glasses? Just look up. That's great. So anyway, I thought that was that's a good one. To go into other stuff that's going on, let's see. Not a whole lot's happening. Of course, I didn't really look at. So the race to Mars is still going on, or to space in general. Elon Musk is going to Mars, and Bezos is going to the moon. I don't know where they're going. They're going to go to go fly out into space, spend like a couple of $1,000s, or probably more than that, and then come back, something around those lines. So there is a lot of Anunnaki presence to stop them from doing this. So I'm not getting a clear indication of what's going to happen, where this is all going to go, but I'm not getting, it's all kind of a mixed bag right now. But anyway, I believe they're being slowed down, let's put it that way. So like a satellite exploded, I believe a being was behind that. Yeah, whatever is going on, they're being slowed down. So anyway. Not to say this is all that important, but Facebook usage among teens set to drop. Doesn't really. Anyway, not that important. There's also a TV show about labor of love, reality series about women quest to have children. Which, I don't really think that's a bad thing. Of course, I don't really connect it to it, but, if they want to be on TV, go for it. Also, while we're here, I already did. I'm going to do a quick walkthrough. This is ivanteller.com for those that are new. I have private sessions to learn about the weirdness that is you. This is I'm not sure what this is. It's the calendar and other methods. I already went through all this in another video. This is the connections you can use and submit a question. Webinar schedule, which reminds me, the week of, not to say it matters to many, the week, September 2nd is like, it's next week. I'm probably going to do a webinar on Saturday. And then September 4th, which is Labor Day, I'm going to do another webinar on that day. I haven't announced it anywhere. I'm going to try and do that tomorrow, send out an email. So, because I'm working, I'm going to be out of town for work the whole week of Labor Day, except for Labor Day itself. It's funny, though. because I'm gonna be tired after the webinar. It's funny. The next day I'm like zoned out. So I gotta drive. I have to drive to Miami, 5 hour, about 4.5 hour drive. Man, it's gonna be a rough one. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna be doing videos still though, just to let you know. I'll go into that in a second. Submit a question on past life regression healing. Message from Yeshua, 5-minute healing and channel consulting. Other ways of getting a session. Spiritual connections, 1 question from a day. Chakra healing from a day. Soul paying from Stephanie, and angelic reiki from Miguel. So going to more the details for the webinar. I already forgot. 2nd and the 4th. It'd be at the same time. It'd just be on. So that whole week, there won't be anything. It'll be videos. I'll still do videos. Yeah. That I can do. Can't do anything else. I can do. You submit questions to the site. I can still do those. I just can't do private sessions. It's the only thing I can't do. So yeah, if you want to submit a bunch of questions through the websites, it's all good. Yeah, I'm gonna think about that. Some people want last-minute private sessions. I forget. I can just. They need to submit a question to the site. Of course, sometimes people don't like that, but I can't do any anything right now. But yeah, I can always submit. Yeah, at least I can. Brain's not working. Yeah, you can submit a question through the site. Most likely, actually, I should be able to get back to those pretty quickly, depending on what's going on that day. If nothing's going on, I should be able to answer them the day of that you submit them, possibly. So I'll definitely have downtime for that. So, and the uploads will continue. Might probably be earlier than they usually are, because I'm going to probably do one, and that way I don't have to worry about it for the rest of the day. So give you an idea. I have some stuff to edit too. I might do it then too. So we'll see. For Disney and Universal, I did Universal. I might go to Disney. I'm not sure how things will go. Depends on my energy. I'm working on some projects. I don't want to make anything public yet. That was the other thing of newsletter. I'll make it known here, but newsletter that I barely ever use. I'll be putting the book, like the picture book, which is, let's see, it'll take, I think, like 5 days just to make it, and then another 4 or 5 days to mail it. So like 2 weeks before I get the thing. So I'm getting the proof for it, and it'll be available. It's just a comedy book. It's not anything. It's funny. So, and that's all the links on the site to that purchase and all that. I might put on Amazon. I will be on Amazon. It might be a little bit pricey than what you get normally. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much it's going to be, actually. I'll go into that later anyway. Because it's print on demand, and you know how that goes. It's kind of like, So I am working on I can say a graphic. It's not a graphic novel, but it's a short graphic novel. I can tell you that. That is in the works. Yeah, there's a couple of. I'm going to be. I can do this cheaply. Well, not cheaply, but the private sessions, fuel it, and everything. That's why I work 24 hours a day. I'm finding a way to fund it without doing the Kickstarter stuff. As for marketing, I'm not sure yet. I'll use this as a marketing platform, and I'll try to get stuff on Amazon because that's pretty important. But the graphic novels are going to be kind of short, like 22 pages to keep them cheap. They're like experiments. Some will be alien related. Some will be just nuts. I love that one. Anyway, those would be around, I'm not sure about pricing of those. Maybe around $5, of course, shipping, or $3. So around $10, I guess, it'll end up being, because the shipping kind of sucks. But also, there's a thing called Comixology. I can put them on there. We can just download it for like $4. So I'll have all of that when I have something. But that'll be for the graphic novel I'm working on. This is alien related. I don't want to give out. I don't have anything to show. I kind of do, but not. It wouldn't make any sense. So I'm waiting to get when I have some pages, should be in next probably next week. So I won't have any text on it, but at least see the images, and I can kind of give you an idea what's going on. I think it'd be better without the text, so it kind of gives you a sneak preview of what's to come. So it's, yeah, it's graphic novels. I figured, this is what I've been talking about that I'm working on. I've been doing a lot of creative stuff before I ever channeled, and so I'm going into the creative stuff again. Making a short film is great and everything. It's expensive. Getting actors, and it's just like I don't really have a place to do any of that, and it's just I don't have time. The amount of time it takes to do a short, of course, I am connected to someone that does shorts, but he's got stuff going on. He has his own projects. So this graphic novel, over time, I was thinking like a graphic novel, like a comic book, basically. It's like a mini movie, basically. All you have to do is draw. It's going to be black and white to keep prices, keep costs down. But it's all experiments. So if you're not into that thing, yeah, that's all right. But like images are powerful. I mean, not many people are big on comics, but movies are like comic. I mean, look at the movies. It's all comics now anyway. And it's funny, my uncle told me that there's no money in it. It's great. It's like, as long as I was a kid, I wanted to write comics. And my stuff was bad back then. But either way, I wanted to write comics, and my uncle, kind of like a father figure. So why do I want to do that? They're simple and stupid. And now look at them now. Movies, it's like Comic Central. I mean, you might not like them, but man, they're just, not to say it's all about the money, because he's all about the money. But as you can say, I was on to something. The way I look at comics is just like they're like miniature movies. You can't have a car explode in a, not to say want one, but if you have one in your story, it's expensive doing a short movie. But in a comic, you can do anything. So that's what is that's on the horizon. So I should have something probably about next week to show you. I'm not going to give everything away, but I'll give you kind of a glimpse of what's going on. It'll be 22 pages. Obviously, I have more details when I have something to show. I'm still writing out the script of it, so that's true. I have to get whatever you call it, grammar fixed. I have to have all the grammar Nazis. I have to get that looked at. So I might do some of that probably Wednesday. I don't have any energy tonight. So that kind of gives you an idea of what is going to come. And the newsletter stuff will be there, but also be on the video web here. Video web. Oh, I just did a survey for YouTube, and I told them, I'm not sure how well that went, but anyway. So they asked me my opinion. I sent it to them. One thing that would be nice for YouTube is so like here, I'm not doing this live. I could have did this live. I forgot. But YouTube doesn't have an easy live thing. They have it on their phone. They don't have it on the desktop. Like you just hit a button and you're live. You have Google Hangouts, but sometimes you hit a button, you're live. Nobody can hear you. And it just doesn't look very good, and it has a little Google logo in the corner. Of course, when I'm doing it this way, you don't have Zoom anywhere, but if I do it live, you got Zoom in the corners and whatever. But and it's full frame, and this one's not full frame. I don't have the energy to find it. I don't know. Anyway, I did tell them about that. Who knows if that'll. And it'd also be nice to have videos. I'll give you some inside baseball. At least what I would like to see is that the videos would, when you upload to YouTube, you'd be at the option if you wanted to pay extra or whatever, have it go to Google Drive. Of course, you're giving everything to Google, but at least it's backed up. It's nice to back up like you hit a button, just back up my YouTube site, and it all goes to Google Drive. They can't shut that down. I guess they could, but it's not very likely. Like your YouTube channel can go out in a minute. And that's what that survey was about, that people are worried about your YouTube channels being yanked. And so that was part of the survey that I put, you never know. You might just all of a sudden feel like, this shouldn't be on YouTube. If you're conservative, they'll start, not to say conservative left or any much anyway, it's just a mess. But you know, if you're conservative, you most likely get your stuff pulled. If you're liberal, you'd be not to say that's perfect, but you know, it's just and there's nothing else out there. YouTube is it. So I mean, I would create my own video site, but I don't have the money for it, and I don't think I'm about to use it, and it just I always wanted to create my own video site, but it's like I don't have resources for it. I tried UFO Crunch, I shut that down. It's like it's all YouTube. It's like this isn't what I want. It's like I like to have a video archive site, but I got enough going on. So, but with the creative stuff I'm working on is something I've been working on for like 25 years since middle school. Basically, never really got anywhere. Tried to write plays, got yelled at for that. It's like that didn't go very well. Then I started doing psychic circle and stuff that I connect. Oh, I can connect to spirit guides. I can do all that, but I can't write a play or whatever. I can't stand plays. I've written a book that needs to be heavily edited. I can give you an idea what the book is about. This is before I got into any of this. It's about basically. I don't think I can mention this. If someone steals, I go for it. Yeah, basically, I can give you the gist of it. I can't remember right. Basically, a computer hacker. Not to go into details. Yeah, I'm not gonna give you the kind of the spice of it, but basically, he gets. Yeah, I'm probably gonna give away too much. I'm gonna try not to give. Because I don't want anybody. Let's see. A computer hacker basically has remorse for what he's doing to people, hacking into bank accounts, stealing from people. He of course, stealing from the banks, but either way, still feels pretty bad. So he starts going insane, loses all his hair, talks to a wall, just goes completely mad, basically. And he hoaxed the U.S. government, not to go into details. He's like connected to the NSA. He found ways to even hack them, and they don't even know it. Basically, I'm giving you like little tidbits. Basically, even the NSA is like funding him. Like he kind of tricked them into thinking he's legit. So something like that. So I don't want to give out everything, but that's kind of the gist of it. When he goes crazy, it's kind of that's the fun stuff. But there's a whole another part of it. Anyway, so, and then I found all of those channeling and aliens and whatever. So I finished it. I just have to edit the damn thing. And it's long. I still have it somewhere. Yeah, I got it. But yeah, so anyway, that'll come out eventually. But words. Words are great and everything. Use your imagination, which is good. But like the graphic novel stuff, you're like, that's the, I'm more of a visual. I like the visuals. I can connect to that better. And play, it's like I went to Sarasota. Sarasota has like playwrights there. You can have a class. It's free. I think it's like $25 a year or something like that. It's all old people, which is fine. But it's like their favorite play is like Showboat. It's like Showboat. It's a musical. At least some of them. It's like what? I was the youngest person there. And this was like back in 2014. So, like I showed him my play. I was kind of angry. It was kind of like an angry play, but anyway, I got out of all that ever since I started doing this. But yeah, they didn't care much for it that much. It wasn't like bashing anybody or anything, but it was just because I was going through my own stuff. But anyway, they weren't very helpful. Let's put it that way. I was really disappointed. I was really disappointed in that whole situation. But anyway, I'm glad I got out of it because it's kind of they'll critique you and they'll be hostile to you. At least verbally hostile to you. It's like it's cold there. And their stuff isn't really. Does anybody really care? I mean, it's not that. It gives them something to do. One of the old guys that runs it, it's like 80 years old. He used to be a lawyer. Basically keeps him out of trouble. But anyway, it's not. I don't know if he's still alive. Probably is, but whatever it's keeping them excited. It's just Yeah, it was strange how it was all older people, but anyway, they have a screenwriters thing too, but that's a different group. But movies are such a like impossible. You have to be in California, and that's no indication. And the way they're making things right now, everything's a superhero, whatever it is. So anyway, so what I have in the works is one's going to be an alien story. As like I have one that's way well, it's alien, but kind of like it's on crack. So I have one that's on crack. I have an alien story that's nice. I have another one that's insane. So basically, the insane one, I'm not going to give any details on that, not now. But eventually, you'll know you'll know it when you see it. So that's on. That's I haven't got it. I've been working on that one for a while here and there. So figure that's the best one to roll out. Yeah, it's a comedy. It's a comedy. It's nuts. It has its moments. So give you kind of idea what's in the give you kind of idea what's because the writing stuff is what I've been doing. Gee, this my earplugs are. I guess I need to get your new earbuds. They're kind of wearing out. I just noticed that they're being eaten away. So anyway, I guess you're all right. So yeah, I've been doing writing forever. So it seems like I'm being unleashed from what I feel like they put a guard around me for a while. So it's like it's not your time. It's not this time. It's like great. So it does seem like I'm I'm being let out of the gate finally, and so this is an indication. So yeah, I'm coming out with two graphic novels. Testing. I'll show you the results of them little by little, kind of preview. It's going to take some time to get everything together, but it should go. Let's see, what is this? Probably around the end of September. It'll be out the picture book I'm doing with all the cartoons. That should be a couple more weeks, maybe. And then the next graphic novel should be let's see, September, probably end of October, right around that. So yeah, that's the nice friendly alien one, and then you have the insane one. So I was going to do the insane one first, but it's like I can't just let's not let's not do that yet. Yeah, this one's pretty out there. I've submitted. I've actually pitched it. You have like a pitch. You can pitch your movie idea. I pitched it to. You have to pay for it. It's probably kind of scammy in some way. I don't think it's a scam, but because Amazon, you can pitch your ideas to them. I was going to do that, but I'm not feeling them. I don't think that's going to work. This other one was kind of I pitched it to Comedy Central. They weren't really. They thought it was interesting, but it wasn't for them. Make a good movie, so we'll see. So you'll start seeing glimpses of it eventually when it's anyway. Yeah, that's the insane one. So give you kind of idea what's on their horizon here. So it's gonna be channeling and working on this side. Yeah, I do two books right now, write the graphic novel stuff, and see how things go. I have two at least, and then I'm gonna try and do. It'll be one issue, just it won't be a series, just be one, just to try things out. Maybe go to, where I can get it into a publisher somewhere, where I can do a continuation of. That's that plan behind it. So it's like underground stuff basically. Uh, there are some print on demand places that are kind of so it might be a little bit more expensive than it normally is, but whatever. It won't be that bad. Shipping's always a problem, but beyond Comixology also we can just download it instantly. So that's probably the cheapest route. So I'll figure something out. So that is what's in the pipeline. Give you kind of an idea of what's up. As for manifesting, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So far, it's manifesting quite well. What happened is I got like I was thinking about this for a while before I did the cartoons, and I got kind of I'm like testing out with the cartoons, and it's like, why don't I just do the comics? Like, yeah, the comic's not really going to connect to anybody. It's like, I guess now's the time to start doing it. So I got like a push to do this. So I got one's in the works. It's going to be a while. That's kind of an epic. That's going to be. There's no rush for that one. So I actually have three, but one, the main one, I'm not going to mention that one, but that's a big one. So that's a fun one, but that's insane too. So, but the one I have in the works right now is kind of like I think it's for those aren't aware of the whole alien stuff, and those that are, I believe you can connect with it. It has to do with astral. It has a lot of questions in it. Is it astral? Is it not? I can say that because I have no definitive answer there. So, has to do with relationship and astral connections. Kind of give you an idea, and it's done in a way where it's not fully understood, but it's not super complicated either. It's like you bring out your own definition of it, basically. So I think it's kind. It's not. It's kind. It has, as far as I can tell, a taste with it. It has a somberness to it. So the other one's not. That one's insane. I'm not sure. Yeah, the other one's kind of a cartoon, but it's funny though. So that one I'm not going to get. Yeah, when I feel right about mentioning it, I will. So anyway. All right, that's pretty much. This is kind of like a channel update, pretty much in some regard. I guess I'll call it channel update, something like that. Creative update. I'm going to do more of these talking videos and stuff. I'm changing things around here and there. I'm testing things out. Sometimes I don't do enough channelings. It feels like some regard, but I let through what needs to come through. But definitely this one I just did, the Lost World one. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot all about the subject of this video. Forgot. Bitcoin. Completely forgot about that. Oh yeah, Bitcoin. I think it's all right. I don't think it's horrible. Is it perfect? No. But I mean, it is manipulated obviously by the deep state or the elite. But I believe you can manipulate it also if you wish. I know it sounds funny when I say that, but I don't think Bitcoin's all that bad. I thought about starting to accept it. I might still do that. I'm playing with it right now because you can't be traced by it. So WikiLeaks uses it. I don't think there's anything wrong with Bitcoin. So it's no different than our money. Our money's pretty much digital currency as it is, isn't it? I mean, we don't know what's going in and what's going out half the time. Yeah, we might, but especially the banks are loaning stuff out and whatever the hell they're doing. Obviously, you have a little bit more idea, but still, the whole thing is just a mess. But if you feel comfortable with Bitcoin and exploring it, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. There's nothing here that is stable. So, it's all done in computers, but also it's probably backed by more computers and I don't know. It's just, you gotta be cautious no matter what you do. Jobs are not exactly, you're not making jobs anymore, really. So it's like, if you can make money doing the stock exchange with Bitcoin or, because you got money the normal way and work the normal way. But if you can do stuff, again, Bitcoin and, playing around with that, why not? So I don't see anything negative behind it. Some people are like, it's part of the, the deep state and negative, blah, blah, blah. And that's true. But I believe also there's a positive to it. So just if you feel comfortable with it, I believe it's worth exploring. If you don't, no big deal. You know, if you don't understand it, quite understand that, but I believe it's not going anywhere. Probably get stronger. So probably will start exploring that eventually. So anyway, that was supposed to be the title of this, and I completely forgot about it. So anyway. All right, I'm just going to let that go. Blessings, everyone. Thank you for your support. Definitely have more, you know, maybe I'll do 2 like this here and there. We'll see. The one I just did before this, I definitely wanted to go in that direction for. It's mostly a channeling video. Not a full, it was a conscious channeling, but still a channeling. Or semi-conscious, mostly semi. But anyway. The idea is, yeah, I don't really remember anything. But obviously I needed to get that out of what's coming, what I'm doing, and where things are heading. So yeah, this creative work I'm doing, idea is to sell it to a publisher or somebody and get it to go. It has alien stuff in it. And I had aliens before in my stuff, but not like this. I've had aliens, but I made them up. And now I have the real ones. I put those in instead. So that's something new. So I guess I need to add that recipe to what I was doing. So it seems to be the case. Part of the awakening. That seems to be my direction. Do it creatively. Awaken those that are here to be awakened at least. So, all right. Blessings, everyone. Take care. And see you tomorrow.